Good evening. It's Rogan. Perhaps you recognize me. Uh, I've got the sniffles from the dust in here and the mold. I'm trouble breathing. Uh, that's the fan in the doorway that you hear. It doesn't seem to. I was going to say it doesn't seem to do much. I think it does a hell of a lot actually. If I were to turn it off, I would find out exactly how much it doesn't not do. Um, this particular video was meant to be entirely about a movie. So I guess, yes, we'll revert to that. It's just another horror movie made in, actually, I think 1980 again, that I'm awfully fond of. It's called Anthropophagus or Antropophagus. What's it called? The Grim Reaper. The censored American-owned video version was called The Grim Reaper. Joe D'Amato directed it in 1980, which usually is something of a red flag in certain ways. You may know that Joe D'Amato directed some sort of extreme horror movies around that time, and several of his more audience attacking genre movies. Entirely horror movies. The Emmanuel movies he directed are sort of somewhere between sexploitation and horror, with Laura Gemser. Also directed a movie called Erotic Nights of the Living Dead around then. I recommend that one. Porno Holocaust, maybe even better. Erotic Nights of the Living Dead really is like a Romero Fulci style zombie movie. Has a few scenes of hardcore porn flavoring it. Porno Holocaust, it's more like there's more porn. If you like fucked up genre movies that have no holds barred, as far as like you don't know what's gonna happen in them. D'Amato directed, I think, 3 Emmanuel movies. I'm not even sure, because I'll tell you this: those movies freak me out and they fuck me up, and I'm a little bit scared of them. There's another movie he directed called, I think, Black Snake Woman with Laura Gemser in it around the same time, which I thought was interesting, but sort of dull until recently. I ran across a hardcore porn edit of it somewhere on a porn site, not translated. Clearly that same movie, an alternate edit that was sort of a lot more, I'm not sure if risque is the right word, a lot more pornographic, a lot of weirder shit going on in it. Within 5 or 10 years there, D'Amato was just directing really high-end hardcore porn. There's actually sort of a golden age for hardcore pornography coming out of Italy in the late 80s, early 90s. I'm really not sure how up on that stuff I am to recommend movies. I haven't gone through all the Joe D'Amato movies, that's for sure. But within several years, they're just really good, but straight up hardcore porn. They're not even attempting to be anything else or other than pornography, but they're really good pornography. There's a pornographic Tarzan movie, I think it's Joe D'Amato's. See, there's a couple of other guys directing this stuff too by then. See all the same actors over and over, all the same actresses. Well, a lot of them. But Anthropophagus, it is a movie you want to make sure to see the uncensored version of. There's some odd, fairly extreme moments with gore effects in it that matter, that make a difference. But at least the version of the movie with the worst gore bits in it is better. It may, if it's typical of Italian genre movies, it's not just the gore that's different, but I've seen it several times now. It gets better and better. It's really simple, straightforward, kind of dumb and dopey. It's 4 or 5 random uh, vacationers, travelers, uh, take a boat to a Greek island, a peculiarly menacing and atmospheric village. It was made of white chalk or something. I don't know where they shot this, but wow, is it a strange looking place? And they get sort of stalked. They get separated. This weird murderer, played by George Eastman, starts picking them off one by one. It's a really simple, straightforward movie. Also, somehow, really atmospheric, genuinely nightmarish and disturbing, and creepy. It's hard to really put your finger on why. It's really well shot, nice editing. Tomato's a good director. The kind of movie that the first couple of times I came back to it, I just expected to think this movie's garbage. It's garbage the first time I saw it. Why would it get better, and why would I find more reasons to like it? But I did. I do. About the third or fourth time I saw it, I just decided to really like it. Always happy to see it again. So yeah, that's another movie I know so well. I've only watched half of it just to make sure it still works. Still works. I recommend it highly. Anthropophagus, the Grim Reaper. Very highly. I'm having trouble not sneezing is what that was. Yeah, nothing else to say. I'm having trouble breathing. I'm having trouble not sneezing. I'm going to have to... This room just always feels like I'm being suffocated now. Apologize for the fan. I did not have the heart to turn the fan off to make the sound better for this. It's just hideous in here now all the time. Yeah, just a video about a movie. Maybe I'll have more whining and complaining about my personal circumstances later, or maybe in a detailed plan for escape, and something I can ask for specific direct help with. You would think I'd have that together by now. Somehow not in a real big hurry to find out how many of my friends are just not going to help me. But we'll see. We'll see.